It's a time for more packages from China. Let's go. We're going to be needing a game device, in this case the 4K game stick, the GB350, and this is a very convenient one with very nice PlayStation 5 knockoff controllers. So what is convenient, I'm going to be using the USB-C, and we're going to be having the Bluetooth speaker, and we're going to be connecting everything to the device itself. You can use it for the home trainer, the cross trainer, everything you want actually, and we can just hook it up, and this way we can just play thousands of old school retro games from the Atari all the way to the PlayStation Portable. This is an HDMI device, you can just plug it in, and if it doesn't fit because these things are quite big and clunky, we can always use an extension of the HDMI. All of these newer devices has an input, but also a USB connection, and that is going to be convenient because we're going to be needing powering on the HDMI stick. And that is what we're going to be using. We're going to be plugging this thing into the HDMI for the signal and the USB for powering on. That's the only thing we're going to be needing, and of course batteries for the controls. So if you're going to be messing around with it, you can actually have two different ways. We can just stick it in, that works fine, but I also use the extension cord and put it in the middle part over here. The game stick has been connected to the HDMI, so get myself the controllers and the Bluetooth, and let's hook up the power. So the only thing we're going to be needing to do is plug this thing into the USB port at the side over there. And when this thing has been plugged in, you can actually plug this thing into the USB over there. And that's it. And the thing is ready to go and boots up automatically. We cannot cheat, so we need to start pedaling. And now we can actually connect the Bluetooth speaker. You can also use a headphone if you don't want to bother some other people with the audio, but you can adjust it. So let's turn this thing on over here. And the next I'm going to be needing to do is connecting this with the Bluetooth of the device. And in here we're having different options, but we're going to be choosing the left one over there. And in the menu, it will automatically show the SL200 speaker that I'm going to be using from the Action. It was cost like €3. And we're ready to go. So let's connect everything and let's take a close look at the menu, because the game stick, everything is enabled, the video, but also the audio part. But what can we actually play with it? So when it comes to this particular device, we have absolutely a crazy amount of games you can play. So you can see you have with the big screen, or at least the full size screen, it looks absolutely amazing. These displays and these home trainers are quite good. So we have all kinds of 8-bit, 16-bit, Game Boy Advance, N64, you name it. Even have some Atari, PlayStation Portable, Dreamcast, and some arcade stuff you can play. So there's absolutely a lot of stuff we can enjoy. So let's boot some stuff up and let's do a quick overview of a couple of games.
Round one. Fight. You win. Round two. Fight.
Oh, sorry.
So connect it. Analog. Down it. Analog.
But okay, we have played some games. What can we actually do with this game stick? The menu looks kind of nice. Take consideration, we have all kinds of 4K game stick solutions, so some of them are like $15, $20, but they are completely different, but also emulation, performance, and sometimes it's going to be a hit or miss situation. Yeah, but it's kind of cool that this thing has the option to make a quick load, quick save. So if you just want to save your progress, you can actually do that, and in this way we can just like continue when going to be playing at home. So when it comes to searching, that is also possible. So the menu is kind of basic and to a certain level that it also is very easy to navigate. And if you just want to search a game, you're going to be pressing a button, we get into the search, and actually in there from you can just search your game and fairly easy boot them up. There is so much stuff that we can actually play with a game stick like this. It's just absolutely difficult to show everything. However, the overall gameplay performance is also a little bit mixed depending on what you're going to be playing. I did a full review about the GB30 game stick and many others. So thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think of these wicked videos. So this is one of the very cool ways where you can just enjoy yourself, some home training, or just like in the gym, and you can just enjoy some retro games and have some fun. I'm going to continue playing. Thank you all for watching, and it will be great to see you in the next video.